Sneakers.
I love sneakers.
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 Sneakers. Sneakers.
Sneakers.
Sneakers.
And sneakers.
I love sneakers.
Sneakers. Once an overlooked fashion accessory, has now become the cornerstone of an outfit. It has transcended into a culture which people from all walks of life have been able to connect. How have people been able to explain this cultural phenomenon?
I love sneakers.
Simple? Yes. But more than that, different people have different reasons for being involved in the sneaker culture. What are they?
My love with sneakers, man, I think it's more than just the shoe. It's kind of the style. Like, I pick sneakers by how they fit on the jean. If I ever seen somebody wear them. Outfits I have at the time, you know. It just kind of, you know, it tops off the perfect swag. I gotta have hats to match. That's the type of dude I am.
They're comfortable, but they still look good. And these are different from like Converse or something like that. If you have like sneakers like this, you gotta keep them clean. With Converse, like you get them dirty and they just look better. But with these, you have to keep them clean. So you gotta have like shampoo, like a brush and everything.
When it comes to sneakers, like my perspective of sneakers, I think that it basically it brings everything together. Like when it comes to outfits, when it comes to standing in line, camping out for a pair of shoes, whether it's some Yeezys or or the latest Jordan that's coming out. Like it's almost like music. Like you can kind of compare it to music because like music is a universal language, and you can kind of like when you see people in the lines, everybody comes together, and it's all good. Like everybody's just talking about, you know, oh, what do you think of these? And I wish we could take it back to when Jordan was playing and they had the inline and they were dope. You know what I mean?
But I've always loved sneakers. That's always everything I do is based on trying to teach and learn. And I feel like if you give people something that they can connect on, you can open avenues of anything. Like I've met so many people all over the world. I've learned so much new music, all of that through sneakers, really. You know, once you get a sneaker, then you got to find out where it came from. Then you find out who did it. And if you're the type of person like me, like a historian, then it just opens up, like I said, a wealth of knowledge, among other things.
I just like them because I look down when I walk, and it's nice to like what I'm seeing when I'm looking down.
More than flash, glitz, and glamour, the passion for sneakers has given people more, such as a feeling of nostalgia and the remembrance of earlier times.
I remember buying my first pair. I bought a pair of Air Force One lows, all white, like when they still had the good tumble leather on them with the red bottom.
Then I remember the Grant Hills. I had to have those and be hot with those, and I wasn't tying up laces since I was a young boy. That's how you knew I was gonna be just a wild, like, get fresh with your clothes type of dude. 'Cause I had the tongue hanging out, I wasn't tying them up.
When I saw these, I just remember, like, you know, I was in the 9th grade. You know, I wore these to the movie theaters when such and such movie came out. I remember the exact. I had on some black jogging pants with the pockets, with a Champion hoodie on, with a black, you know what I'm saying, a black Mariners hat to match with it. You know what I'm saying? So when I see these shoes, it's like, yo, I gotta have these again.
I had the Shaq pump-em-ups. I think I had the pump. I don't even know if it was Shaq, but I know I had the pumps with the basketball. You pump the. I think if. Okay, we'll retake that.
Go ahead.
But, I don't even know if you felt nothing, if there was a difference when you pumped it. But I know I was in the class pumping.
When I was a kid, I wasn't collecting sneakers. I was just that guy buying sneakers. I was a direct, like, recipient of the marketing that Nike was doing when Michael Jordan came out. I was like 9, you know. So when those commercials came out, I came up with those commercials. You know what I'm saying? And so for me, it wasn't so much collecting, it was just we didn't have money in my family, so if I had a pair of sneaks, I had to keep them clean.
Oh, I remember the Jordans with the clear bottoms when I was young, and I don't even remember the number of those, but I remember having those. I remember the whole crew getting the same Jordan in the different colors and us mismatching. So the left foot would be one color, the right foot would be one color. I remember them like.
The passion for sneakers has also given the lovers something to pass on to their offspring.
Say hi. Look at that. G-shocked up. Watches. What you got on your feet? Yeah, your shoes, yeah.
My daughter, she's about 6 weeks. And her first pair of shoes, besides like the Rockaware booties and the Nike booties and all that, was a retro 12s. It's just the funniest thing, man. And like, one day she'll grow up and probably think Jordan's is the corniest thing. But while I got control of her, while she under my roof, we sneakering it up.
Pretty much it's me and it's what I do. And it's gonna be her.
Unfortunately, as with any passion, the sneaker culture has been misunderstood and stereotyped.
Some people think that maybe a certain type of person does it, whether it's maybe like, some people think it's more of like urban kind of, and it's not urban at all. It's like, it's like the question you said before, it's worldwide. If you like put up the camera all day at Burn Rubber, you would get everybody, all ages, all types of different people from diverse backgrounds. Like it's everybody. Like it's not just a thing for the hood. It's not just a thing for kids in the city. Like it's worldwide, from, you know what I'm saying, the cats in the big cities to the kids in the cornfields.
I think some females feel like they shouldn't wear sneakers. Like they have to be wearing high heels all the time, and if they're not, then it's not like dressed up, or they don't look like they're trying to like present themselves well. But I think that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. It's about how you carry yourself anyway.
At the end of the day, man, it's not the name brand. It's all in how you carry it. And that's what makes sneakers so cool is, me and you can have the same shoe, but me and you walk outside and it's just two different styles, two different ways of doing it.
And if guys think that girls should wear sneakers, then they're just not comfortable with their masculinity, I think. If you really have a problem with my footwear.
But even with all of that, the emergence of the sneaker culture has continued to blossom.
It's amazing to me how the levels that the sneakers have crossed, like the lines that sneakers have crossed. Like now that you have, you know, and for me, I don't want to offend anybody, but you have the well-off white population really clamping on to this culture, which is really, I think it's just another thing that's branching off from hip hop. And it really kind of made me proud, man.
You could be in a spot where there's people coming from all over the world, and kind of like when you see their sneakers, it's kind of like almost like an icebreaker, kind of. And then with that being said, it's more of a way that like people come together by like, talking about sneakers. Like if you go on the forums, there are cats from all over the world trying to either sell their sneakers, trying to get up on what's going on the other side of the world. And I think that it's also like sneakers brought a lot of people from different parts of the world together, just whether it's like buy or sell or like on some informational type stuff, so that they can get accustomed to knowing what's going on in other parts of the world. I think that's one way that people are coming together worldly with sneakers.
All in all, the sneaker culture continues to build and grow. It allows the wearer to be comfortable the way they are and express themselves in a unique way.
If you want your clothes to match or not match, do it. That's you. As long as you can walk out the house and say, this is me, do it. And it's the same thing with shoes. You know what I mean? If you standing in line for 20 hours waiting on this shoe is what you want to do it. If you feel like, man, I cannot pay $400 for a pair of shoes, don't do it. If you want to go to Dunham's and buy a pair of K-Swiss, go do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you do. Because the only person you got to answer to is yourself and God, pretty much. So
you can take art a bunch of different ways. It just adds to life, man. Art adds to life. It's art.
The Grim Reap, oh yeah, I get deep.